All right, people, Brick Baron's back, man. I got another video tonight to go through, and that is the Rebel U-Wing fighter from the 2016 Rogue One sets. It's a nice looking set. I like it. I have more appreciation for the Rogue One movie now that I've had about a year and a half to really kind of digest it and let it sink in. And it's really good. I do have some concerns about this set. I'll get into those a little bit later in the video, but let's drive forward with some context. Now, this is the original B-Wing fighter from Kenner back circa 1984. And I gotta tell you, I think it's time Lego did another B-Wing fighter, maybe a UCS set, because they have so many more contoured pieces now. They can really get a nice build out of it. We'll see if that happens, but man, it just brings back memories just looking at that thing. So, speaking of the B-Wing fighter, we're gonna take a look at 2006. Lego did it, and the retail price back then was $34. Current value is $83, and the parts value is $113. This set only had 2 minifigures and had a slightly lower piece count, around 435, I believe. The U-Wing has 659 with 5 minifigs. But we'll thrust forward anyways and take a look. This set currently is reselling at minus 25% of its parts value. Yeah, that does hurt and sting a little bit, but we have seen other sets in Star Wars and other themes do the same thing, even 10 years out. Let's keep moving forward. So, getting back to the Rebel U-Wing, we use the 2006 B-Wing as a comparison, sort of a benchmark, to get ourselves a good 2 and 8 year projection, just on the raw numbers and see the illustration, how it pans out. Now, we do have something different than on the B-Wing. The U-Wing does have 5 minifigs, and they're all really nice. Combined, the value of all 5 of them is around $31, with Jyn Erso being $11 clocking in as the surprisingly favorite here. Will they climb? Well, if we look back at the B-Wing, the average price of the minifigures from that set are $8, and the average price of these minifigures right now are $6. So we at least have potential for a $2 jump on each one of them, and that would give it that means 10 more bucks on it. So I don't think they're going to drive it tremendously, but enough to make it interesting. Parts value on the set is $107, and this is not a good spread. We have a retail price of $80. We want $160. Splitting the difference between 80 and 160 puts you around, what, 120-ish, somewhere around there. And we're just too far short of that, so another red flag flying up. So far, the high price per piece count worries me. And now this one, it's 2 red flags so far. So 2 years after retirement, what do we all have? We plug in some of the raw numbers based on the 2 sets, we get a price tag of $80 2 years after retirement. So what that kind of means is that this set's going to take a while to build, and I think that's likely. I think there's going to be a lot of them out there. They've been discounted for a long time. You know, I'm not sure the fan base on Rogue One. It was a great movie, especially if you like the original trilogy stuff. But I have to kind of agree with this one. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for this set to kind of creep upwards. It'll get there eventually, but not 2 years after retirement for sure, at least in my opinion. 8 years after retirement, we got $93. Again, it's a little low. I think it'd be higher than that because after all, the B-Wing did triple in value. But then again, it was a 2006 set, and I always say before 2010, sets appreciated a lot more because of low supply. 93 doesn't have us even close to a doubling, so I think it's a little bit low. 8 years out, this set is going to at least double. I'm putting it somewhere around $150, $160, which I think is a safe margin. So definitely, if you bought it on a discount or a clearance, great for you. You have more meat on the bone to work with. Buying this set at retail is probably not a suggestion. There just isn't enough left over. Although I'm not recommending you don't buy this set. I'm just saying there's better ones out there, at least from what I'm looking at. So bottom line is, I have too many concerns about this set. 1, the high price per piece. 2, the minifigs don't exactly blow up my skirt. And 3, the spread's horrible. So those things all considering, I'm not saying not to buy it. I think you'll make money on it. But this is one of those sets I think I'm going to pass on. There's other sets out there that are just a higher rate of return for me. And I just don't want to wait that long for the Rebel U-Wing to creep up there. But I believe it will. I believe the raw number is a little bit shortchanged here. I do believe the set will double within 8 years. So that is the Brick Baron. I want to thank you for watching tonight. And as always, keep the comments coming and all that good stuff. And I will talk to you later. Bye.